Hi everyone, Jackson here. Welcome back to the daily endeavors for the 20th of December. We've got a 15 steel set, 15 posed weapon abilities, 5 giants, 7500 damage, 2 structures and Cyrodiil, 2 stealable items of blue quality or better, and improve 1 item. Much better set than yesterday. Much more glad. Like 10 steals for this shit. It's so much fucking better. Before I start though, the New Life event has begun, so it'll be 18 days. You'll be able to get many tickets. It's 3 tickets a day, so yeah, lots of goodies. I will go through all that you need to know about that sort of thing at the end of the video, but I'll just get through all the endeavors because that's kind of the main thing here. Yeah, good set, improve item, probably one of the best you want to do early on. All you need here is you go anything that's white, you want that. If you need something that's white, you can go to a couple places. In Vocal Guard, you've got Bright Steel Armory here. This has a bunch of metal or woodworking items you can use. If you want clothing stuff, you can go to this place up here. This is Aegis of Oriel. So there's clothing items in here, like light and medium armor that you can use, like stuff here, stuff over there. Just be careful when you collect them. Just make sure you don't get spotted. Just make sure they're turned around and just steal something when they're not looking. So once you've found an item there that's just white quality, you want to make sure you have a couple of green quality upgrade materials. So I think blacksmithing and woodworking ones are a little bit better. Pitch is a little bit more expensive than these ones, and yeah, turn plating? Sorry, I'm not too familiar with the I need to remember what the blood jewelry one is. Turn plating, yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, those are a little bit more expensive than these two, I find. So I find these two are better. And yeah, you need 5 of these. So that'll be, like, not much. It's like 20 gold each, I think. 10 gold, yeah. Very cheap. So yeah, you just want to use these. These are also just as cheap, but blue ones require a little bit more stuff than green ones do. So something that, you know, obviously if you've got a max level crafter, use that, because you get the temper expertise stuff. So this one here, in every passive here, it's the same one, or every craft here, it's the same one. Just reduces the amount of these that you need to upgrade a weapon. And so yeah, you just make sure you do that. Just upgrade it, and you're good to go. So you get these, if you don't have any, get them from guild stores. There'll be lots of people selling these, because these two here are hella abundant, these two. Purple and gold are a little bit less, especially gold is more less common, but yeah, those two are definitely all over the place. You also get them from Highlands if you want them to. Usually what I do is just, I have like one person with a Highling and just collect on them every day, and when the ESO free trials come out, these things here, just collect all the stuff and put in your craft bag until you need to use them.
Hear now the lesson of the divine body.
Alright, so next we've got 15 foes with weapon abilities. This one's very quick to do. What I suggest is you use an instanced area, because competing with other players is going to get in the way. Because if you or other people take, like, whoever gets the kill with the weapon ability, nobody else can. So yeah, it's impractical doing this with other people around. If you don't have access to Where Source 1, you can use things like public dungeons. Crow's Wood's a good example. There's a bunch of wolves just near where the entrance is that you can kill in there, and they have very low health. But yeah, basically I'd avoid these places because other players can get in the way. You know, you can use all sorts of places, but yeah, Where is one? To get here, you just need to travel from Daggerfall Wayshrine, go to the boatswain over here, and they'll take you to this area here, and you just travel up here. Right, so all you do is just have a spammable weapon skill. Pull all these enemies together. All these little weak skeevers. Group this group together here. Once you've got them all together, put some... Oh god. Lag. Oh my god. I think I'm about to die. Alright, never mind. Game's lagging hella bad. Okay, so... now that it hopefully should work, put an AoE on the ground and then spam an AoE skill to kill them all. So... oh, god. Well, looks like I'm about to disconnect. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Oh, I did kill them. Good. Yeah, it just goes to show you, even if you're lagging, these things are so weak you can kill them. Alright, so TLDR, get some AoE skills that are weapon abilities, and get a AoE weapon spammable. Best ones are, I think, for stamina, you want Steel Tornado. This thing has a pretty good AoE, and same thing with Blockade. Oh, sorry, you don't want Blockade, you want Unstable Wall. This one here, because you can spam this one like a spammable skill, because it just keeps doing the explosion every time you spam it. So those are the two I'd suggest for killing these guys super fast. And then just group that with Stampede or Blade Cloak or something like, you know, destructive whatever this is. If you've got a lightning staff, you can also use this. It's quite good. Or Impulse. Bow, you've got Acid Spray, you've got Endless Hail, they're really good. These two here wouldn't use these two for this endeavor. Yeah, any other questions for that, just let me know. Alright, so 5 giants. You're probably going to have a much better time with ogres, because I find there's an area in... especially if you're doing Rare Source 1, if you've come this way, you can also get to Shinji Scarp quite quickly as well. You can either come this way, you can come this way. So Shinji Scarp here has a ton of ogres in it. The other place I'd suggest for this, though I don't think it's going to be as good, is just east of Eastmarch here. You've got Lower Yorgrim. This has got a bunch of giants in it. There's a couple of other places that have some giants around Eastmarch, the Rift, those sorts of places, but I think ogres definitely are better as an option here. So you just want to come through here. You'll probably get knocked off your horse here. Don't worry about it. Just get through. Alright, so you got some ogres here. There'll be tons of ogres around the place. Now if you want to, probably do this one first before you do weapon abilities. So that if you do get some kills with the weapon skills, you don't have to worry about it as much. But, you know, those skivers, just like so easy getting them all done. So, wouldn't worry too much about it. Alright, and we're done. So yeah, you go through here, there's tons of these dudes all over the place. You've got ogres here, ogres there, ogres here, ogres there, ogres everywhere. Then there, yeah. So you're not going to have any shortage of ogres around this place. So yeah, Shinji Scarp. There's a couple of other places, but honestly, if you don't use these two places, I just suggest doing some of these other options, because I think they're easier. Alright, repairing damage to structures in Cyrodiil. This one's super fast. Repairing the damage is the really easy bit. Finding some walls that are damaged to repair is the tough bit. Well, sometimes. So, first off, you're going to need some repair kits. You get these from any siege vendor. These will also be in the keeps themselves when you need to go have a look. So you just need 2 of these. So you can buy them for about 180 gold. Let me tell you now, 180 gold for 15 seals for how reasonably quickly you can get this done sometimes is really good value. So it's worth it. You know, you can buy them from guild stores and stuff like that too. They're not a bound item too. So just look around there if you're super strapped on cash. But I think 180 gold is good value for those. Right, so what you want to do is look around for a keep that's sort of close to the front line. Doesn't matter if it's going to be attacked soon, because you're not going to be here for very long. It changes like that. Usually it's weird. Okay. All you need to do is come up to this, where it says if the wall is damaged, you just get your Cyrodiil repair kits out. So you need to put it in a quick slot here, like I have. Otherwise it won't work. So you grab it out. Actually, does it work? I haven't actually tested this. No, it doesn't. You can't activate it. Okay. So yeah, just use it like a potion. You just consume it. Your character will do an animation. So that's 5,000 damage repaired, so you just need to do that twice. And we're done. So that's it. So if you want to know what a damaged wall looks like, that is it right there. Look for the cranes, because these are good indication that the walls are actually damaged. If they were not damaged, the little crane things up the top wouldn't be there. So you've got all these walls here that are damaged that you can repair. So yeah, what I would do is just come through, check those, and repair one of them. Now, if these walls are all repaired, do have a look at these walls here. These are usually the last ones that will be repaired. So every keep that you've checked and all these walls are fine, just check these ones just in case. Because usually I find, even though all of this stuff is usually repaired, sometimes these things here will still be damaged. So yeah, just look for the cranes, you should be fine. And if you are on a character where, like, if you're on your PvP character and your alliance is just screwed, like for example if you only had Ebonheart packed characters, what I would suggest is look through the different campaigns. Usually one faction will take over one campaign a lot more than in other ones. Or just, even if you're desperate to get this one done, just make a new character, have them as like a different faction and just do it that way. Because you do not need to do anything other than just walk up and consume 2 repair kits for this. That's literally it. You can just travel out very quickly around, and yeah, there's not much you need to do in terms of like using the character power, like in any power measure. Okay, last one. Loot 2 stealable items of blue quality or better. So my only suggestion for this is to use something related to the Thieves Guild. Any other suggestion for this, like aside from... Okay, so there is other thing I suggest is using the Necrom Underway and looting the things in there, or the urns. But if you don't have Necrom, and still I wouldn't really suggest this because you could be still waiting a lot of time there. If you don't have Necrom, you are especially not going to want to do this one. Because it might take 10 minutes, might take 15 minutes, might take 30 minutes. And for 15 seals, that's pretty shit value. So the only one I would suggest, if you want to do this one, is have access to Thieves Guild, come to Hughes Vein, come to the bank, on a character that you haven't done Cody's hit lists on. The reason you want to do that is when you actually walk inside, when you go in and then turn left, just here, there'll be an item here that you can steal. So just make sure this character here isn't looking at you. Go ahead and take it. And that counts, because it's a gold item, it counts as a blue quality item. So once you've got that, what you do now is you destroy it. I know that sounds crazy, but... Yeah, right, cool. Sorry, the bloody flaming Daedric Jaguar got in the way. So yeah, now all we do is just wait for Protea to walk away. And now that this thing's back, we can just steal it again. If you don't care about a bounty, you can do it, but there is a guard right there, and that will cause all sorts of problems because you basically can't escape from them. Because if you're not familiar, the way guards work is if you get attacked by something, you can't interact with stuff, so you wouldn't be able to go through this door if he's attacked you. And there is nowhere to go if he gets you. So yeah, now that she's over there, just wait a second before you get it, just in case the hidden thing does weird shit. And yeah, that's it. Once you've done that, you're all good. Just remember to destroy it, because what you do is now you just destroy it and it's ready to go for next time you want to do this. Now, there are some other places that you can get these items for Carrier's hit list. I'll show you another one that's pretty good, but other than the one in Daggerfall, I wouldn't really worry about any of the other ones. Alright, so the other one that I suggest is you come here in Daggerfall. You have this way shrine regardless of your characters, so it's always really easy to get to. You just come up here, up these stairs, and in this corner on the floor that you enter in, there'll be this item here, and it's the same thing. So this is it's an inflammable rug. Revan Durrani's inflammable rug. You've probably seen this in other videos. Yeah, so you can just steal that instead. And the same thing, so when you see it in here, you just destroy it, and it'll come back there, ready to go again. So yeah, using magic to cheese this one, it's really good. Any other method other than that for this one, I wouldn't even bother. These ones are just easier anyway. Okay, to start doing the event, basically, you want to come here. So all three of the starting zones have an area here. So you've got the event here in Vulgar Guard. In Daggerfall, you've also got the event here. And then in Stonefalls, you've also got the event here. These all have the same thing. They've got this blue portal here. This is what you want to use to take it to the New Life Festival. Stop, because I don't need it. Once you're here, you've got two quest givers. You've got Breda. You talk to her, she'll complete a quest straight away. And she gives you a bunch of random things that get you to go to a bunch of different places. You got one that takes you to, I think, Ebonheart, one that takes you to Betneek. It's like a drinking contest one over here, and it's just weird shit. You can do that one, and it's usually okay, but what I prefer to do is this one here. I find it's just a little bit quicker. So all this is just go to like a very specific place to find some shrines, and yeah, interact with the shrines. Takes a couple of seconds. Most of the time it takes for this one will be getting there. So the only thing with this one is you have to have some way shrines found. So for example, this one, you want one of these way shrines. When you get to the rift though, via the boat swain over here, you can get this way shrine and make it easier. Yeah, like the one for Stonefalls is like over here, so it's a pain in the ass to get to. So sometimes it might not be convenient for you. But if that's the case, just do the one for Breda, because basically everything you need to know about the quest will be told, and it's like there's nothing difficult about it. It's just like basic shit. And like you can even just show on the map where to find it. And most of the places will be relatively easy to get to. So once you find the shrine, all you got to do is press E a bunch of times. Press E to ignite, press E to write a message, and then press E to burn message. Once you're done, you see a spirit. Sometimes you'll know who they are. Sometimes there'll be an indistinct spirit and you won't know. It just depends on what you've done of the main quest line and all story zone quests. I always fuck that up. Alright, once you're done, I usually just travel via purchasing a trip to the way shrine, because you do get a bit of gold when you get there. So, because when I get here, I'll just quickly go to the dude again, hand it in, and as you can see, we get a bunch of gold back. So, yeah, that's usually what I do to get the event tickets for this one. But yeah, it's going to depend on what you got available. If you've done like Cadwell's Gold and have access to all the way shrines all over the place, I say doing that that thing is definitely better. If not, just do the typical stuff with Breda. So at the event exchanges, you've got two vendors you can talk to. So you've got the Impresario and then you've got Filius Dormia. These two people have a bunch of stuff you can buy with vouchers. It's just like costumes, personalities, mounts. There's also a house with the Impresario, the Haven of the Five Companions. This one here. You can have a look through this if you want, as a preview. There is one more vendor to talk about. So you can also find the Impresario and Filius Dormia out here in Craglorn. So this is the other vendor. You've got the Indrik vendors. So these are the Indriks available. You've got basically the Adolescent one. You've got the Pure Snow and then the Crimson Indriks. I quite like the Pure Snow one. I like that sort of pale gold look. Yeah, so if you've probably seen these dudes around, this is where you get them. So it's just another vendor here that has got the feathers, which makes the Adolescent one, and then the berries, which makes the coloured ones. You've also got a pet that relates to each one as well, if you want those. Any other questions, just let me know. Yeah, that should be everything for now. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for your support as always. I'll see you next time, and take care.